Golden eggless. Check the description link down below. What is going on, guys? Slick B here, and today we're going to be showing some post commentary. I'm not going to be showing you post commentary. I'm going to be doing post commentary over a game or a couple games I played in the Jumbo. Now, a lot of people voted for the Jumbo, so leave your votes down below with what vehicle you'd like to see next. Now, the reason this isn't live commentary is I was having such trouble with this tank. Like, I kid you not, it took me literally half a day to get good gameplay of this tank. I needed to just relax. I played music, didn't talk, and just focused my heart out to get this gameplay. And the reason why this is because at 6.0 BR, a Sherman can't really perform. Now, regardless of how much armor you put on a Sherman, what kind of gun you give it, I mean, okay, if it had a good gun, maybe that would be it. But the 76mm, especially my Jumbo, is stock. It might be a lot better when it's not stock. I think it gets some decent rounds, but the stock rounds get at max like 120 millimeters of pen. So you have 120 millimeters of penetration at 6.0. 6.0, you can face Tigers, Tiger 1s pretty easily, but you get up tiered a lot to 6.7, sometimes even 7.0. And at 7.0, facing T44 100s, Panther 2s, Tiger 2s, Yag Tigers, you can't. I think a Yag Tiger is 7.0, right? I don't know, but regardless, you can't fight them. You just really can't. They almost beat you in every single situation. Even reload rate, sometimes they're better than you. So the gameplay took me a little while to get, but other than that, how do I feel about the Jumbo? Now, this is a fun tank to play in Sim. There's a Sim event where it's, I think it was up yesterday. I tried to do that initially. It's Jumbos and some other American tanks, various 6.0 and under, versus Germany 6.0 and or 6.3 and under. They get, I believe, the Tiger 2P is the best tank in that event, I think, or the biggest tank. And then they get Tiger 1Hs, Tiger 1Es, Sturm Mills, stuff like that, Nashorns, and it's a pretty fun event. And you can do really well with the Jumbo by flanking and spanking these German tanks or getting hulled down on a ridge line because your turret is so damn good. Now, the armor on this tank is very good at 6.0, but when you start facing the long 88s, you can't really stop them. There's not much armor in the game that can really effectively stop a long 88. I would say an IS-3 or an IS-4 are the best armor in the game for stopping those 88 high velocity, 88s, but at the same time, with good aiming, you can almost penetrate the front of an IS-3 and an IS-4 anyway with those guns. They're really powerful. Other than that, I mean, the tank is semi-slow. It's not the fastest tank. I shot by a teammate there. It's not the fastest tank in the world. The traverse rate is a real killer. I'm not using an ace crew out or anything like that. So it's a really bummer when you're trying to traverse and stuff. So that's pretty bad. Now, the highlight, like I said, is the armor, and on top of the armor, the turret, the whole turret face, the front of the turret is 200, 250 in some spots, and all around the turret is 152 millimeters, even the back. So you get these bounces off your turret like nobody's business. So get this thing hold down. The only issue with it hold down is, wait, what's going on? Oh no. Problem report. Oh no, my Sony Vegas crashed. Alright, so Sony Vegas crashed. I just had to re-edit all that. I think we're good. Alright, so whatever. I might have edited a little bit different than I did the first time I was recording, but I wasn't really talking about too much what happened in game. But what I was saying so far, I believe, is the biggest issue is this tank getting tiered up, fighting big tiered tanks. Now, this is a game on Volcalamps, and this shows pretty well what you can do at your tier and what you can't do at your tier. So here's a Panther, right? 6.0. Bink, side, no problem. Even the stock rounds, side of a Panther, not an issue. Bounce off the turret, can't pen that. Side, not a problem. Now, these rounds are a little weak. I think that ammo rack, I kept trying to hit it. I don't think there was ammo in it. You see, that shot, that would have detonated the tank, which really irritated me, but whatever. And then I knew that they were going to be switching back into the turret, so I should put another round into the turret. I knew the guy was going to switch into the gunner position, so that's good. Now hold down, like I said, this thing's a beast, you know. The issue with it being hold down though, because it does have good gun depression as well, is it's a tall chassis. Like the chassis of the tank is very tall. So it's not like a low profile good turret tank. It's like a high profile good turret tank. So finding things that you can actually effectively sit behind is kind of difficult, you know, because you can see me struggling here to get the gun down because of how tall the tank is. If it was lower, I would have no issue using the gun depression over this ridge. But because the tank's so tall, it's just like, I can't do it. I can't fit it. And it's not necessarily a big tank in, like, it's not wide, it's not long. It's just very tall. It's like a chubby little tank. But, I mean, I've had success in sim with this tank, so I don't count it out. I think it's still a decent vehicle, so I think it's worth the grind. In case anybody's wondering, I think it's a fun tank. Like, look at that, just bounced the Tiger 2 off the side of my turret. Not a problem. But you see, I can't do anything to a Tiger 2H at this distance. I literally cannot pen him from the front. There is no way I would knock him out. I could maybe effectively hit his gun. He just went through the front of my turret too. So it's like, I mean, maybe I could shoot his gun, maybe not. Also, the reverse speed on this thing is pretty close to a British tank. British tanks can't reverse. It's pretty bad. It's almost as bad as the Panther in the reverse speed. But you see, I'm just still bouncing shots off this Tiger 2. And then, oh yeah, what up, dude? What up, dude? And he killed me. So, spoiler alert, he killed me. Now, this is another high tier game I had on Frozen Pass. We're facing Panther 2s and stuff. But this just shows you, even against a Panther, which is tier, like, I think this was a Panther F, whatever the one is before the Panther 2, so I think it's 6.3. It doesn't matter, I can still effectively pen the front of his turret, and he has the same turret as the Panther 2, so you can pen Panther 2s from the front with the stock ammunition. I tried to go for the lower plate, and it was just an auto bounce. I shouldn't have done that. And I realized, like, right after, I was like, okay, maybe I should shoot the top of the front of the turret, because the top of the turret is angled less, technically, than the bottom of the turret, just based on how I'm looking at him. And, yeah, that went right through the top of the turret. And it killed him, so no issues there. And you'll also see on this game how effective the armor can actually be. Now, I've never done a post-commentary that's this long, so I'm just going to take a couple moments to talk about some things that I need to talk about. I think I've talked about this tank enough. You guys kind of get the spiel of it, kind of understand it. And again, just a friendly reminder, just comment down below with what vehicle you'd like to see next, and I'll do my best to take it out. So, I didn't stream today. Today's Wednesday. The reason for that was my sleep schedule is fudged. I really didn't get up. I can't get up. I don't know. I've been staying up till like 3 every day, which is ridiculous. So I need to fix that sleep schedule. But I also think that I'm gonna move one of my stream days to the weekend. I think since school's starting and stuff like that, I don't know how many of you guys are in school. You might have classes during the week or whatever. And just to prepare for that, I think I want to start streaming during the weekend at least once in the morning, kind of like how I did. So maybe like 10, 11. I'll figure out a better stream schedule, but if you guys have any ideas of what works better for you, just let me know. And, you know, I'll do my best to accommodate everybody into the stream, because I love having these awesome big-ass streams, which are super fun. The streams have been doing fantastic. Comments have been doing fantastic. Views have been doing fantastic. So thank you guys so much for all the support you've been giving me. There are some people who have been hating on the videos. I also don't have parts here, so I just try to angle myself to hit this treadmill. I've been getting hate on videos, not in the comments anymore. More so just people just dislike the video and dip out. They don't really say too much, which is even better for me, because it just shows that they just don't like me because they don't like me. You know what I mean? It's not that I'm doing anything wrong. And, you know, I've never seen like a hate comment in the comment section where somebody doesn't like defend me or something like that, which is just awesome. It feels good, you know, that I don't have to address this. I've always been that guy who doesn't really give a shit about the people who comment and say mean shit. I'll come at them, and part of that is not me really trying to be childish. It's just super fun. You know, if you're gonna talk shit on the internet, why not take it? You know what I mean? You better take some of it. So yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support that you've been giving me. It's just absolutely amazing. We've broken records view-wise on this channel. It's done better than my main channel ever has. view-wise and sub growth and everything. This is my best month of YouTube so far on either channel. It's just absolutely amazing, and yeah, I really do appreciate it. So without further ado, that's the end of the video. I'm gonna leave you guys off with a thank you, a goodbye, and yeah, I guess that's all. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know, I always feel so weird. I don't want to leave you guys. I don't ever want to leave, guys. I just want to talk forever. We're just gonna cut it short. All right, peace.